It is Jacqueline from JGR Consultancy, award-winning dean and educational consultant, and we are doing School Management Mondays. We have a great question, and it comes directly from one of our direct messages, which reads, why and how can we maximize the fall season and the celebrations? So we know that fall has definitely been for many students across the country a time to reconnect. Now, when we talk about fall season, there's different things that are being celebrated. Some people are celebrating Halloween, other people are celebrating fall festivities, concerts, and also sports have come about. So again, just really knowing that part of families, but also colleagues feeling supported as they continue to navigate the pandemic and the effects is to ensure three things. One, that there's always an intentional and very impactful plan to keep connected during these times that many are used to being so festive, and that may look very different this year, particularly knowing that there's still in many places COVID restrictions, but also knowing that when there's a will, there's a way. So there's been so much creativity that has started even not just this year, but last year, where the resilience, the creativity, the innovation was always at the forefront. So always knowing that community and connection is definitely one thing that I have heard during different focus groups about making sure that connection continues to be at the forefront in different schools as a way to continue to collaborate, but also it helps retain your staff and your students because they feel there is a space for them to contribute, but also to be able to be a part of something bigger than them. The other thing that the fall season is inviting is leaning in towards the uncertain. Many of us have not been celebrating fall, any of the activities that are planned for more than over a year. So just knowing that there could be so many different variables that come to play, and also reminding ourselves that there's some things we won't be able to control. So leaning in to what we can control and ensuring that there's always a safe and nurturing environment. And the last takeaway for this question is always knowing that no one has a perfect plan. So there's always room to edit, to make sure that everybody knows that the intention is to be in community, to continue to rebuild, and to be as compassionate and kind with a really great emphasis on patience, regardless of which event it might be. Because they might not look the same, but it is definitely a step closer to what many schools throughout the country may have seen last year when they were continuing their instructions and activities virtually. So a lot of projected smiles and enthusiasm will continue to ripple throughout our country as schools continue to celebrate their unity in their community, and also pay a closer attention to some of the side effects that continue to affect our schools and schools retention from students as well as staff. As always, I want to invite you to stay connected. In fact, I'd love to make an invitation for you to follow our YouTube channel, which is JGR Consultancy, the official page, and you will make sure that you stay up to date with all of our educational insights. Let's like always, Let's continue to stay connected. Have a great week as we continue to rebuild our schools nationwide.